did want to bring this up. Big Ten Media Day started today. Now listen, I'm going to defend Harbaugh on something because he said something I liked. But how embarrassing can the media be? Including one of the questions asked to Harbaugh preempted by a Go Blue. Honestly, if your life is at a point where you're saying Go Blue to a head coach before you ask a question, do me a solid. Get a different job because you're a loser.
Yeah.
Get a different job.
Been trying to figure out who that person was. But
it doesn't matter because here's my issue. How does the media allow Jim Harbaugh to show up at Big Ten Media Day and not get asked about Dr. Anderson and Bo Schembechler? How? Just remarkable to me. And I know the blue wall is real, and I don't know if they were told not to ask. I don't know if they were threatened. I don't know if there were ground rules. I don't know if real media didn't show up. I have no idea. But that's not on Harbaugh. You answer the questions that are asked of you, right? It's like the Tigers playing who's on their schedule. I'm not mad at Jim Harbaugh for it. I just think it's preposterous that this bought and paid for media did not ask the question. Now, I'll leave that alone because I do want to defend him on something. Now, he made some zany comments. I'll leave those for Rico. But he made a comment about Ohio State, and I liked it. And I know people on surface are probably going to take pot shots at him, and they're probably going to knock it, and they're probably going to be like, Here's the deal. He made a comment today saying, we're going to beat Ohio State or die trying. And a lot of people are, yeah, right. I don't think you quite understand what that is. See, Harbaugh has kind of run away from the rivalry games. Hell, he even acknowledged his rivals, Michigan State. I think today was one of the most honest answers that Jim Harbaugh's ever given. He knows his ass is in the jackpot. He knows. And again, he could say whatever he wants about the hot seat talk being like World War II propaganda. Yeah, he did that today. No, it's nothing like World War II propaganda. You suck, and you should be on the hot seat. The point is, he's admitting, I know I haven't beat them. I know I have to beat them. Or die trying is really just a reference, I think, to his professional mortality. But I liked what Harbaugh said, and I think if you're a Michigan fan, even if you don't like Jim Harbaugh, you should like what he said. For too long, they've run away from these rivalry games. They've refused to acknowledge them. And this idea that Harbaugh in year 7 still hasn't beaten them, but he's only 0-5. Let's face it, he's 0-6. No way they were winning that game last year.
Ding, ding.
This is just what it is. And I think it's a rare moment where a coach was brutally honest, both about where he's at, probably knowing he's not going to beat them, probably knowing it could cost him his job at some point. I actually like the comment quite a bit, and no, I'm not being contrarian. I'm not going to take the cheap bait and just make fun of him on it. He said plenty of other things I can make fun of, but not this. I wonder if Michigan fans actually liked it or identified with it and said, you know what? We're going to beat Ohio State or we're going to die trying to do it. Like, you know what? Good for him.
Yeah, good for him, but here's the thing. I told David before the show, it reminds me so much of Ben Roethlisberger, who all of a sudden said, hey, wait, I should take care of my body in the offseason? Oh, I should really prepare myself for the upcoming season. It took you all of this time to realize I haven't beaten Ohio State, have I? No, Jim, you haven't. Okay, well, we're going to do it or die trying. It sounds to me like a desperate man. Good for him. Good that he's now embracing it with this passion that Ohio State has brought to the field for the last 5 times that they played. It would have been 6 had it not been for the pandemic. It's just funny to me that now, today, you get this type of reaction from him. Not like it hasn't been happening all of this time. I mean, basically, it was the gap between Ohio State and Michigan was getting worse and worse each year. But you know what, David? Now, he's taking it seriously. Now, it's in the words of 50 Cent, he's going to get rich or die trying.
Now, here was his comment regarding the hot seat chatter. And this one I don't understand, but away we go. Quote, It's almost like World War II propaganda machines. Stop, quit, there's no need to try, you have no chance. We don't subscribe to that, we're trying to get to the top. Jim, you took a 50% pay cut, and you have no buyout. I'm sorry, I know that's really hard for you. But if you think that people talking about your seat being hot are like, quote, World War II propaganda, I can't help you.
No. Because that's justifying saying he's actually doing a good job. We're just being a bunch of haters. You should be on the hot seat, not even for the Ohio State record. And David, you're the Michigan fan. Tell me if you throw a flag on this. You should be on the hot seat because you lost at home to a coach who didn't know half his players' names.
Uh-oh.
Ding, ding, ding. I wish I had a bell. You're exactly right.
Mel Tucker didn't know half the players on his team because he didn't get – on the bus driving there, he's like, wait, son, what's your name again? Rocky who? Lombard. You're my quarterback. Okay, Rocky, we're gonna run some plays. Hopefully we can get this. You lost to Mel Tucker, who hadn't coached his team. Yes, you've done a bad job, and it's not propaganda. It's called looking in the mirror. It's called – what do you expect? You took the pay cut. What coach – is taking a pay cut just to keep his job? You knew no one else wanted you. But, hey, you know what? He's focused on Ohio State, and he's going to do it or die
But
trying.
did you like the comment? I did. And I don't like this guy, but I like the comment.
I like the passion. It was just funny that, it took year 7 for you to hit this point. No, it's a good comment. But it's just, okay, a little too late. I thought it's Ben Roethlisberger going on a diet and trying to get into shape in probably his final year in the NFL. Okay, good for you. Should have been doing this a long time ago. But, hey, Jim, whatever works for you.